Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Thursday. So I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle today. I've used this already in the feminine reading. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull a card for their higher self. And I'm going to pull a card, for their 3D self. So this is kind of like what they're very aware of from their higher self, what their higher self is communicating to them. And this is what they're thinking about in their physical world. So their higher self is saying, I left you before you could leave me. So what I feel with this is that their higher self now is really processing why they walked away, or they ran, or they blocked you, or they said things that made you, kind of turn from them. Because he's saying, I left you before you could leave me. So the masculine was in a lot of fear. That if he gave himself to you completely and opened up fully and was totally all in this connection, that you might walk away, that you may decide that he isn't what you want after all, and that would cause more pain and more heartbreak. So this is a fear of abandonment. So the higher self is understanding that there is abandonment issues being healed very powerfully to be resolved, so you're able to be together. So your masculine is understanding that, wow, I actually walked away so that I didn't get hurt. I actually walked away so that he or she would not do that to me. And in the process of doing that, I've caused pain not only to myself, but to my person too. So there's this real realization today and awareness that there is a core wound being healed. And that core wound is connected with deep fears around abandonment. And that could be connected with a past life. It could be connected with childhood. It could be connected with a previous lover. But he's saying, I left you before you could leave me. And that's been healed on a subconscious and a conscious level so that that doesn't happen again. So in other words, when you come together this time, it's going to be permanent. It's not going to be back and forth, wishy-washy, or you're going to go in and out of separation, or there's going to be a back and forth of reunion energy. It's going to be a permanent union coming together where he's saying, I don't want to leave anymore. I've got no need to leave because I trust you to stay. And yeah, he's saying here again, I will wait for a sign from you. And I picked up on this the other day. It's like the masculine is waiting for some kind of sign from you that it's okay to move forward. Now, this really resonates with the daily twin flame and the daily reading we did yesterday, but also with the divine feminine reading today, because in the divine feminine reading today, we got, I'm afraid to reach out. I'm afraid you're going to reject me because of all the things I've done. The way I've treated you, the way I've behaved, I should have treated you better. So I'm a little bit afraid to reach out. So it feels like he's waiting for a sign from you that it's safe to return or it's safe to reach out. And we got this coming through the other day with music. Maybe posting something on your social media wall of a song that says, it's okay, because the feminine is in this energy today where I love you and I love you unconditionally, divine masculine, no matter what you've done or what's gone on. So it's okay, it's safe for you to approach me and come to me and be with me. And the masculine is saying, I'll wait for a sign that it's okay to come forward because I don't want you to abandon me. And that's really what this is. So really this waiting, is the fear of abandonment. And that's what's been healed. And he's constantly receiving signs from his higher self, from his angels, that it's okay to contact you. But there's that little bit of fear there about what happens next. So I feel that he's watching you. He's got an eye on you somehow, whether it's through energy, telepathy, dreams, connecting with you on the astral realms, where you're saying it's okay to come. If you're just sending him that love and that light in the spiritual way, connecting with him through a dream or through meditation or in your eyes, closing your eyes, come to me. You're asking him to come forward, saying it's safe for you to approach me. It's safe. This love is unconditional. Or if you do something physical, like put a post on social media that may give him some kind of sign, or you put a song on there, or maybe you change your profile picture, or you know what this is, that to make it safe for your twin to come forward. Some of you may even reach out, But this is him saying to you, I will wait for a sign from you that it's okay to reach out, because I'm afraid that you're going to abandon me, or you don't want me, or I've made too many mistakes, or you've had enough, or you're giving up, or, you just don't want me anymore. And we know that's, not the truth, because he knows inside that you belong and you know you want him. But there is all of that fear. So I'm also going to bring in the Gilded Tarot to do clarifiers. So a clarifier, please, angels, for the higher self, and a clarifier for the 3D self. Look at this. So, yeah, we've got the Page of Cups coming through for the 3D self. So he wants to reach out. This is the energy he's in. He's feeling very loving towards you. He's missing you. He wants to initiate communication. He wants to communicate. But there is a delay, because he's saying, I'll just wait for a sign from you. It's like he's waiting for some sign that it's the right thing to do. And we've got the Lovers. So it's the love and the passion and the desire that keeps this connection going, that it is reciprocated. You need to know that, divine feminine. But he's saying, all this passion, all this desire, sometimes it gets a bit much for me. And that's why I'm a little bit afraid that you don't want me anymore. And that's why I've walked away, because I walked away and left you before you could walk away and leave me. And that may not make any rational sense to the logical mind, or the heart. But when we actually see it from a higher perspective, we realise it's to do with a core wound, and it's a wound of abandonment that's very deep set in the masculines, in their psyche, that they are healing. And once that's healed, feminines, they will give you love. Once they know that it's safe for them to approach you and be open with you, they'll give you love. But their heart, in a way, and the barriers around their heart are like the layers of an onion, and they have to peel them. And those layers can cause pain, not only to them, but to you. Tears, emotion, as each layer comes off. So give them time, because these layers are coming off. The masks are coming down as we move forward. And we know by the stag that it's a transformation that takes baby steps. In 2018-19, when I got the stag coming through, it's like this is a transformation. It's kind of this transformation that takes years, 5 years of transforming. And that's why 2020 to 2024 is the time it's occurring. And we're moving now to 2023. So he's getting closer and closer and closer to being able to commit fully to you and be in permanent union. So it's clear and it's obvious, from a spiritual perspective, that to have that happen, he has to heal core wounds. And one of these core wounds is abandonment. The fear that you will leave him. The fear that you don't want him. The fear that he isn't enough. The fear that he's made too many mistakes. Fear-based emotions. And he's saying, that's why I'm waiting for a sign from you that it's okay. But he has all this love to give. And I feel when he approaches you, it's going to be in the language of love. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.